Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to Stable Orbit. And this is a space station building game. Things can happen though as well. Things can go wrong. So you start with the core of the station here. And you have to basically fit modules onto each of these locking nodes. So basically you have to manage power, heat management as well is very important, food, water. Once you have it manned, obviously you have to prepare it to be manned, and there is very little in the way of actual information on how to actually play it. So I'm just going to muddle through, see if I can get how far I can get before I actually sort of burn the thing up or blow it up or whatever. Okay, so I think the first thing to do, we'll take a look at some of the power modules we can actually. Right, so you have small truss, medium truss, and your mouse wheel doesn't actually move anything. You have to move down manual, which is another annoyance. So we have shuttle dock. Standard airlock, waste recycler, shuttle dock, cooling, we have radiator. So radiators, food storage modules, water tanks, oxygen, obviously very important, batteries capable of storing up to 0 kilowatts per hour. So the batteries don't really do anything then, so you're paying for batteries and are capable of storing absolutely nothing. Well, that's not very good, is it? Medium solar array produces 15 kilowatts of power when active. That's medium. We have small ones. These are the small ones right now. Small habitat. This small habitat houses up to 2 crew members. Now the thing is, no matter where you look, there is no money. There's no representation of costs except in the units, and yet it knows nothing. There's no information at all as to how much you actually have. So RCS module, thruster modules, node, a pressurized node module, gimbal node, a pressurized gimbal node, a large truss,
performing automatic station keeping boost,
medium truss, and a small truss. So I have absolutely no idea what to actually start with. Because a cooling is probably very important. Gimbal node. So what is a gimbal node? I have no idea. What is a gimbal node? It's not a joke, honestly. What is a gimbal node? It's like why did the chicken cross the road? No, that's not what I'm asking. It's what is a gimbal node? I have no idea what a gimbal node is. It's a pressurized gimbal node. So obviously I'm thinking is it adds more these on. So I'm going to buy that because I need more. Everyone needs more space, don't we? So we don't run out of any of these nodes, because right now I think I'm going to fit. I'll fit a airlock on the back here. Fine. RCS thruster module, small lab. No point doing that yet. All the habitat because you haven't fitted the thing out yet. We haven't fitted the station out. So there's the new gimbal node. Let's take a quick look. So that extends. So we have an extra 4 and 5. And I've actually turned the music down to about 10%. The only next option is off completely, and it is still very loud in my ears. So if the developers watching this, take heed, it is very loud, the music. You might want to sort of give an option of turn it down even further. I have no idea what it's like at 100%. Be massively loud. And there's absolutely no idea what to actually do here. There are no messages. So I was going to carry on. So, right, we need... I think it's at 45. That looks like it's slightly off. That's strange because I didn't actually ask it to do that. And it's not exactly at 45 degrees either. Or is it? Ah, it is, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's active, output 100%, inputs 3 kilowatt. I don't know what it's outputting. It says output 100, its input is 3, so it's taking 3 kilowatts of the 5 kilowatt reserve.
Performing automatic station keeping boost.
Input 75, output 0. So we need some batteries, don't we? I don't know why I've got the bar above here. So I'm going to put... Now when you put large, well, basically the largest ones we have right now, the medium solar array, you generate a lot of heat because you're capturing a lot of solar energy. And that can actually cause damage to your station. That's what I found in the last time, well, I played it for a few minutes before. I can't do anything about basically anything with labs right now, or even sort of habitats or anything like that. So we need power, but we also need radiators. Oxygen tanks, water tanks, they will come before. That's what's that, they're about the last things that you would fit. Each time you add something, you're going to take up a node, and a lot of these modules don't have nodes on, so there's no way of building up, building on top of those, or on those particular modules. No way of adding something onto that module. That's it. You've basically closed your end off. It's finished. You're done. I don't want to do the shuttle dock there. That'd be silly. The problem is you have to know it. You basically you need to work out where things are going to go. So I'm thinking shuttle dock. This is the course section. So I'm going to put the shuttle dock on the end of this. No, I'm going to put it at a... If we fit solar panels on the end of here, and radiators, I'm thinking if we put solar panels and radiators, somebody to dissipate the heat that the solar panels catch. Here will be at a 45-degree angle, so whatever's put on here won't block the solar panels. So I'm going to put shuttle dock right there.
Boosting station altitude.
obviously you don't see the modules being delivered by a payload rocket or a shuttle or anything like that. It's not actually quite at 45 degrees, that. No way. That's nowhere near 45 degrees. Looks more like about 20, 25, maybe 30 degrees. So that is not where I actually took to fit it. I clicked on here. So that looks like a pressurized mating adapter. Output's 113. I believe that must be heat. Okay, Sparshot will visit this shuttle dock once every 7 days to resupply the station with food, oxygen and water. Additionally, at 3 quarters are available. The supply shuttle may drop off new crew members. Is that rotating? So that gimbal module actually rotates. So we have a gimbal module. So the gimbal module has a set of bearings here. Ah, now I think I understand what's going on. Shame they can't actually sort of... So it's a shame there's no actual sort of explanation as to what the gimbal node is. It would appear the gimbal node...
A supply pod is nearing the station, Commander.
Is it now? Oh dear.
A new supply pod has arrived at the station.
Okay, so we can see something wrong here.
Supply pod departing.
I fitted that docking node right there, that pressurized node, under here, not up there. However, the supply pod still docked where it should have been. So...
Performing automatic station keeping boost.
Yeah. Doesn't look too clever, that, does it? We can't actually stop anything. So I bet this is rotating. Why is it rotating? I don't understand that. I mean, a gimbal pod, so a gimbal node rotates. Is that some sort of centrifuge? But there's no explanation as to what I was actually fitting. A gimbal node. I mean, a gimbal node could mean anything. Gimbal just means it can move if you want it to. Doesn't mean it actually has to. Small truss, large truss, gimbal node. Okay, so there. There's nothing at all to tell you exactly what that is. So I bet it's hit and miss. It's you know. So I'm gonna have to click on that. This is the good bit. This is the funny part. This is the good part. Eject it. Boom, off it goes. And somehow I don't get penalised because I'm not actually spending money yet. They've got price tags on them, these things. Okay, so we're going to put habitat modules on here. If I can actually find it, there we go. Okay, so that's one. I'm thinking if that's rotating like that, it gives them a better view of the Earth. Give you a view of the Earth at one point, and then it rotates around. It gives you a view of something else, like a floating orbital hotel sort of thing. If that's an option, you have civilians up there. I mean, up here, I mean. Okay, so we need a docking port. Now, I'd rather not block the solar panels, but unfortunately, I don't see any other thing you can actually do. I could fit it on the back. Solar array. Yeah, I could fit it on the back, but the thing is, then it's going to limit what I can actually do. There we go. So, there's the node. It is actually rotating round. But here is the problem. You can't add anything on underneath here. There's nothing else. You can't add anything onto that node now. That module
Performing
is now...
automatic station keeping boost.
That module cannot have anything else added to it at all. It's done. So let me fit radiators. We need radiators. That I might put that might be an idea. Put an airlock. That's for EVA excursions, as in going outside, not just through the shuttle sort of docking port. Pressurized adapter, which is just for the shuttle. This will be for actually going outside EVAing directly. So we do need radiators. We need radiators. Now, normally, the reverse side of the radiator that is facing the sun is actually acts as a radiator. But sometimes you do need specialised radiators. Well, it depends how much energy you're actually sort of producing, how much heat you're actually catching from the sun. Okay, so there's the... Is that it? Are we finished? No, so we're out of power. Input 0 kilowatt. So maintenance is 744,000 a day. Doesn't cost that much money to maintain a space station, surely. I can't understand how it can cost that amount, but never mind. So there's a rate. That's the airlock. So I have a gimbal node with a single habitat module, and we've got 3 of the nodes on that as well. Now, are we? No. There's no damage to it. There's no damage to any part of the ship, of the station. So there's no damage to the station at all. Okay, so that's habitat and airlock. Although, I suppose some people would prefer to put the airlock on the actual gimbal node. I don't really know if I actually
Performing
want to do that.
automatic station keeping boost.
So I'm going to put... Okay, so now I can't afford... But I've already fitted one, so it makes no difference. So now we have no way...
Commander, we need to increase our oxygen supply.
What for? We oxygen? We've got no crew on board because we've got no we've got no shuttle delivering anything right now. There's nothing. Never mind, we'll do exactly what it says. Oh, you want oxygen supply, do you? Okay then. Right, so we're gonna put that So I'll put the supply modules on the gimbal node, so they're handy. So all the supplies are going to be within arm's reach, sort of thing, so to speak, of the actual habitat module. Okay, that's nice. Enemy saddler has been assigned quarters in. Oh my word, we have got people on board. Oh, good. You're joking. How have they managed to get on board? Oh, of course, oh, crikey. I had people on board, so they must have delivered people through the cargo. Through the cargo pod. I didn't realise that. Oh dear, so, okay. So we need a shuttle docking bay. We'll do it on the opposite side. No, we'll do it underneath. If we actually can. No, we can't. So that's something else that's actually explained to you. You can't have more than one docking bay. Have a shuttle dock or an airlock. You can't have both. Oh, that's not too clever, is it? Right. Well, waste recycler, radiator, food, oxygen we've got. So I'm going to do food, and then I'm going to do, obviously, I've done food, hang on a minute, I've done water, so I'll do water and I've done food. Let me just check that. Water tanks, I thought I had. So I need food. Oh dear me.
Performing automatic station keeping boost.
So there's no way being actually able to put anything else here. So I can't do waste recycler anymore. Water, food, oxygen. So I can't do waste recycler now. And I can't do power. I've looked everywhere. And there is no readout for how much money you start with. None. Okay, so if you actually buy it, if you find this on Steam, and just bear this in mind, just bear it out how basically you, to be honest, it's broken. Just that one simple thing. Two things especially. Budget, one, critical. You need to know exactly how much money you've got in the bank. Otherwise, how are you supposed to manage a station? You also, secondly, need to have at least a limited description of what each module is about. So this was actually launched from Steam. It's not pre-release, it's not in beta, it's not in alpha. This has been launched, so they're asking money for this game. Luckily I got it sent to me. I didn't actually buy it myself, so I got it sent to me. Someone got this for me. I hope it gets patched. Hopefully it gets patched and this stuff gets it. There's a budget at last, so you can actually sort of manage a space station. This is what it's supposed to be about. I mean, money is critical. You need to know exactly how much money you've got in order to know how much money you can spend.
Performing automatic station keeping
boost. I'll put the docking bay there. I'll put the habitat here, and I'm putting the lab just there. But you still can't see. This is the simulation mode, not the sandbox mode. In sandbox mode you can do what you want. There's no budget limits.
supply pod arriving.
Like I said in the previous video, it just doesn't make sense. There's no...
The supply pod performed an unpowered dock. Please restore power immediately.
Performed an unpowered dock. I can't do that if I'm out. If I'm out of sunlight, how am I supposed to do that? There's not much I can do about sunlight going. Here we go.
Performing automatic station keeping boost.
There you are. Right. Don't think much to that. Not exactly much detail on that supply pod. Okay, so one has departed without docking. Dock 1 is unpowered, so I need to provide...
You have new research contracts.
So... Got new research contract because I've just got the lab. But I need to supply power. So I need some... Yeah. Small lab just there. Small habitat. I'm going to stick with small... I'm going to stick with small solar panels just for now. Although they're saying that they're probably going to get blocked half the time. Well, that's a solar array, so it should track the sun for most of the time.
You have new research contracts.
Yeah, which you can't take advantage of because research contracts. We can't actually look at that. I'm going to put an extra truss just here. Because something tells me once those solar panels are finished, we're going to start. Good pressurized node. So I need radiators. I'm going to start taking a lot of heat.
Parts of the station are overheating, Commander.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. The solar panels don't work like that. Solar panels are also radiators. The opposite side of this panel, which is facing the sun, actually acts as a radiator. So we're going to put some radiators. If I can actually afford to do that.
Boosting station altitude.
Battery's just there, which could be used, which we'll try to use. Okay, so we've got. So a specialised radiator. There's no actual information or numbers onto the as far as the level of cooling you get. So that's it for cooling. We can't afford to do anything else. So luckily we've got resupply. So the habitat will be resupplied automatically by the docking, the cargo the cargo module. We'll also get crew coming up as well. But we need batteries, don't we? I want to put batteries on the side here. You know, I probably shouldn't though, because they're going to block the... But, needs must. Although, no. No, we'll put them here. We'll put batteries here. If I'm allowed to. Can I put some batteries on? Can I put some batteries on? Food storage, water, oxygen. No, I can't. So I can't do any batteries. So I can't actually do any batteries. So I can't fit some Duracell or Everready, whichever brand you prefer. To manually repair everything, because, you know, astronauts don't know how to repair things unless they're told how to do it, obviously. So we've got upgrades here, which we haven't got the money for, so I'm just hoping we've got enough money to do basic research, but probably don't have. So we've got... We have to keep clicking on each of these modules to make sure they've all been repaired properly. So what we can do is wait for a supply ship, because we're going to get precious little else. So sort of a one is
Commander, we lost part of the station.
Great.
Boosting station altitude.
So what actually happened there? We've lost a shuttle bay. So we've lost the shuttle base. Now we can't get any more. We can't get people up. The CMB failure caused Dock 1 to break free from the station. How can you actually sort of play a game like this when everything's breaking down?
Attention, Commander. The station needs maintenance.
Here we go again. Just got to keep doing all of this. 192,000 a day, and we don't have enough money to keep it going. And I still don't know how much money we've actually got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I only have to maintain space stations, but I don't think it's quite this sort of intense. Yeah, I've just clicked on repair that. So I can't get a shuttle bay, I can't put oxygen down, I don't have enough money to do anything. So, just like before, it's trapped me into a space station with... right now I don't have anyone on board. So that begs the question, how am I repairing anything? Yeah, from what I can gather, you need to build a lab in order to start doing research, then get paid. It's a commercial space station. But let's go around every single module, and obviously I don't have enough money to pay for repairs. But you need power. Once you add the solar panels, it starts to overheat, so you need to put a radiator on. But that doesn't seem to stop it. Yeah, I thought I'd do a second video of this and try and attempt to sort of do it another way, as in get a station manned. But unfortunately it didn't work. It's very frustrating to try and play the game when you've got no information as to what parts do, or what budget you have.
Boosting station altitude.
So, yep. Like the last video I did, I'll end it here. If you like the video, click like. If you have suggestions or comments, put it in the comments section directly underneath the video. If you wish to share it with people, then share. You know, just show people what the game's like. Hopefully, it gets patched. But right now, in the state it's in, right at this particular present point in time, this is launch day. There's no way this game should have been launched with this level of information that you're getting. There's no way you can play the game seriously. Sandbox, yeah, fine, but not the actual simulation itself. Okay, so thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. I do a ton more videos. I have actually got a ton of videos, and there's even more coming. So yeah, thank you for watching, and take care. Bye bye.